Hey guys, it's Marie Jones, Pink Plus 3, Perfectly Posh Consultant and leader of Team Posh Promoters. And this is a really quick tutorial on how to pin and how to pin from Instagram. So there's two ways that you can pin. You can pin off your Perfectly Posh site and you can pin off of Instagram. The one extension, and if you don't know what an extension is, it is a shortcut. It is basically a tool that's used in your file browser bar, okay? And it is a shortcut. Instead of opening up the application, it does commands to work right within your browser. Right here on the upper right, you can see all of the extensions that I absolutely must have. One of them happens to be the Pin It button. You can get this from Pinterest.com. All right, you're going to go to the Instagram account of your choice. Okay, I happen to like Instagram because they use hashtags that are not used in the description. When you're pinning, you don't need to have hashtags, but because these hashtags are not in the description, I really want to increase my reach of people searching. Okay, so I clicked on the image that I want to capture, and I'm going to go over here to the upper right-hand corner and click on the Pin It button. All of the pins that are on the entire Instagram account that I'm on, which is Perfectly Posh, appear. I'm going to click on the one that I want. What I love about pinning from Instagram is that they already have the description again. And click on Pin It, right? And I'm going to pin it to a board. Now, I'm assuming that you guys know already how to pin, but if you don't know how to pin, first you need to create an account with Pinterest. And then you'll create boards. If you need a new board, scroll all the way to the bottom. In this case, I have Spring and Summer 2016 Posh. I like to categorize my boards so it's easy for my users to find. So instead of calling everything Posh, I like to categorize it so they know where to find the most current Posh products. I'm going to pin it right there. It always tells you who's pin. Also, that pin is also on. Okay, so let's see here. Now we're going to go to Pinterest, okay, to see that. And we're going to go to my profile and scroll. Now, I like to keep my Perfectly Posh boards and move them to the front. When you create a new board, it automatically adds it to the bottom, so you have to drag it back up, right? Click on that. Here is, it's not there, so let's go ahead and refresh. Okay, so we're going to refresh, and there it is, okay? Click on this, pick, and it is automatically saying this, say, from Instagram, which it is, because that's where we pinned it from. But I don't want people to click on this and go to Perfectly Posh Instagram. I want them to go to my website. So I'm going to go to my Perfectly Posh website, okay, and I'm going to look for that collection, which is in the Play Footsies, and click on that. Right, and then here's the Cool Your Souls. Now, because I really want to maximize on all of the benefits I get as a Perfectly Posh consultant, I am going to share my referral link instead of my website link. Referral link here to the right website link to the left. Okay, you see the difference? The difference is the po.sh. I'm going to go back to pin. I'm going to click on edit, and I'm going to highlight the current website, which is taking it to Instagram, and take it to my website, Perfectly Posh website, but with the referral link, so I can get points on that. And click on save. But before I click on save, I'm going to go ahead and click on Charlottesville. Okay, and this is really cool because it will basically you're pinning your pin on a map, and anybody who's around Charlottesville can see that pin. Also, anybody that searches on the word Charlottesville will see the pin. Click on save. And there we go. All right. And see, it says about Charlottesville, Virginia. See more about Charlottesville, Virginia. Anybody that wanted to see anything about Charlottesville, Virginia, now they'll see a Perfectly Posh pin. All right. And then most likely people from my own area will see that I'm a Perfectly Posh consultant. Isn't that cool? Use it for your own benefit. The other way that you can pin is by doing it from your website. The only difference from doing it from your website is that you're not going to get those hashtags that Perfectly Posh added in there. Okay, so you'll have to manually put those in there. And let's go ahead and do the Schwanky and Soft. Right, clicking on the Schwanky and Soft, and the image is different. It looks different. And we're going to go here to the Pin It extension. We're going to click on Pin. Now, I love, 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 love this pin over here. I love this pin, okay? And I'm trying to think of that thyme, or I guess thyme essential oils. This is great because if you had a gardening board, you could pin this and it takes them to your Perfectly Posh website. Anyone that's crazy about that herb could go to your Perfectly Posh website. Isn't that cool? I think I'm going to create a gardening theme board now. Okay, so go ahead and click on Pin It. And it populates it without the hashtags because it wasn't there before. And then click on pin to spring summer. But remember that that is pinned using your Perfectly Posh website, not your referral link. Okay? It's much different. They have to use the referral link and purchase for you to get points. You don't get points if they just go on your website and purchase. So how do I know that? How do I know that I'm not going to get referral points for that? Okay. So here, I'm going to refresh. Okay, there's the Schwanky and Soft that we just did. And I know because it says save from Perfectly Posh. But I will tell you this, and it's not to be sneaky. It's ignorance on other people's part. If you keep this on like this, Perfectly Posh consultants, other Perfectly Posh consultants that are not aware of how to pin correctly will repin your pin and you will get their traffic. Just saying, that happens to me all the time. And when I have it directly on my referral link, it doesn't happen. But when I have pinned it from my website link, it automatically says Perfectly Posh. It doesn't say Marie Jones. So just to give you a heads up, just in case you do that too, if you happen to repin from someone else and it says Perfectly Posh, doesn't mean that it's going to go to your website. You have to change the URL. And the only way you know if the URL is pointing to your website is by clicking on the edit button, going to the website and looking and making sure that your name is there, okay? Or whatever, your consultant ID or whatever business name that you have chosen for your website is in there. When it says po.sh, it is your referral link. When it doesn't have po.sh, it is your regular link. And as always, always click on your link to make sure that it is directed to the correct website and you don't get a blank website or a domain error. The last thing you want to do is have all that work and it not go anywhere. Okay? And one last thing before, I have to do this. One last thing before we go. I'm going to show you my referrals, okay? This is pretty awesome, guys, and this is why I'm showing this to you. You want to use those referral links. Here are all the referrals that I am getting, okay? And some of these here, okay, we just clicked on the Marie Jones Posh Warm Your Soul, okay? That's us that just did that, okay? That was from Pinterest, all right? And this is what people will see if you use your referral link and you're sharing it on social media and they click on it, you should see all this traffic. This is crazy how much traffic that I'm getting on my website, and this is something new that Perfectly Posh just started, all right? Just started. I get several hits a day just using my referral link. So I hope that was helpful for you all, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you, and tune in for more videos on how to grow your business with Perfectly Posh and how to grow your business, period.